everyone, welcome to CMATS Live. I'm your host, Jordan Dellabough, the voice without a face right now. And on the mats we have medium-sized Juan Antonio.
Hello.
And he's going to flip some sticks while I sit over here and do all the techie bits. But do know, if you are logged into Google's or YouTube's, you can chat live with us tonight. Love to hear from you. If not, comment on the video down below afterwards, and we'll have some fun. We are here to practice the martial art of modern Arnis, and yeah, hopefully you like what you see or have fun with what we're doing. Always, if you ever decide to practice some of this at home, well, that's on your account, but always safety is number one. Watch out for lampshades, small children running by, or beautiful vases, that you don't break anything and have a stick slide out of your hand. And yeah, otherwise we're going to have some fun in just a minute. I got to pop out the chat. Chat's popped out. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Okay.
For those of you at home wondering where Big Steve is, he is unfortunately fallen ill and he will not be joining us tonight, but we wish him a speedy recovery and hopefully we'll see him next week.
Maybe got that done. Maybe Big Steve's watching out there right now.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he's on the couch and got us on the big screen.
He's with us in spirit. You know what we gotta do at some point? We gotta have a text-to-speech for the stream where if somebody does a comment that's like, I don't know, like a 25 cents or something, it plays through a speaker like audio.
Oh.
But then you can have voices, and we could make one for Big Steve, so it reads them out in Big Steve's voice. And then we can have him be here in spirit with everybody chatting with his voice. But that's like a premium one. It's like $10 to write a message in Big Steve's voice.
Alright, Facebook's notified.
Oh. Oh man. Double. It's always kind of crazy to me how you think your hands are like kind of synced, like you're doing the same motion, but there's like just such little differences that make one stick spin faster or higher than the other. Like to get them perfectly aligned so both your hands do the exact same thing is actually quite hard. But here we go.
Correct.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Nope, low. Just like such slight differences. Punk.
At least we're not very late this week. We're almost on time this week.
That's true. As opposed to our 9 p.m. start that one day. That's funny.
Okay, that's looking good.
Oh.
Alright, the techie bits is all done.
Ooh, could I do this one? Oh, that's cool. Oh. Do it this way. Oh, that's hard. Let's see.
Okay, here we go.
Look what I figured out. Do like a strike one or whatever. Something like that.
That's the fanciest move I've seen all week. Look what I figured out.
Man, I'm dead.
Just hit 'em. That should be our motto.
CMATS, just hit him.
What do you think?
Just
hit medium-sized blonde. That's it.
just hit him. One more time.
There you go. Well, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everybody at home joining us. It's Wednesday, we're almost on time, but yeah, we're just gonna have some fun practicing with some sticks here. If you have any questions, you're logged into Google's. We got our chat board up, love to hear from you. And yeah, we're just gonna play around and see what we are gonna help medium-sized Juan Antonio learn today. He's been learning lots, his stick work's coming along. He's getting some 2 versus 1 stick down. It's all okay. I'm gonna stop complimenting him.
No, my shoulder.
His ego is gonna
my
be
shoulder
too
is
big for the
hurting.
camera
No.
here. Okay. Let's start tonight with 1 stick. Okay. Empty hand versus stick. We haven't done, no, you got a stick, I don't, right? So we haven't done this in a while. Empty hand versus stick. When we look at, in the beginning, we have what's called Sinawali windmills. And they are basically, if you go back to 1984 Karate Kid or whatever it was, they have wax on, wax off, paint the fence, all that stuff, what your hands are doing. And it's going to be similar to that in this motion here, where my hand, I don't know if it's looking for you guys out there, but my hand's going clockwise here. So if that's clockwise at home, that'd be interesting.
I think it's counterclockwise.
It's counterclockwise at home for them?
It's counterclockwise.
Okay, so I have to go clockwise for them? Is that clockwise?
That'll be, that's clockwise.
Did that work?
I just saw it.
Oh, you just saw it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw it.
So anyways, number 1 strike comes in. I'm going to do it the right way here. So I want to come underneath, connect, and then secure with 2 fingers, pop this out, close the door, and strike. Let's look at that again. So I'm connecting, following and feeling, tracing, grabbing at the last second, pop this out, and strike. Here, pop, strike. Now, why is this important? Initially, a lot of times people, when they do this, they want to do this, twist, and peel it out. They want to grab right away. But if you practice this with a lot of people with different powers and sizes, you'll quickly learn that sometimes you don't get to catch them. Swing through. See, I wasn't able to get that, was I? Okay, I kind of got that one. That was good. Wow, I missed that one. But I can go and make connection. I can make connection with that forearm. Because in the intent, his intent is to hit me in the head. So he's looking for that thud. He's looking for the feeling to tell his brain he's hit something. So as he comes, I just go like this, and I go like that, and I tell him right here, slow, back here, that his brain's hit something. And then I just follow that down and take it and give him a hit. So we call this windmill number 1. Would you like to do that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Windmill number 1. Good. Nice cup. Nice open the door. Notice how he points his finger. He's letting the energy go this way. He's not bringing it back into me. He's keeping my arm extended. That's important too. Gets a free hit in. So windmill number 1. And the harder you hold on, the more it just hurts you when you get disarmed.
This is true.
It doesn't make it really more difficult if the person knows how to disarm properly at the end. It doesn't make it more difficult for them if you're holding on tighter. It just hurts you more.
I had a friend once who I did sort of a disarm like this to them, and they just didn't know to, because when you train a lot, you sort of know, okay, if I hold on really tight, it's going to hurt, like you said. So I sort of let go a little bit because I don't want it to hurt. But my friend didn't know this, so he just held on the whole time. And I still did the disarm just at a regular flow. And he was like, oh! And he just like felt it real good.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man.
That happens. Good. Let's work on that end grab there, right? Good. One more time. So make that connection with my forearm. Yeah. There you go. See?
Yeah.
Big difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Up. got an idea. Hup! Should we do the idea, folks?
Are we doing how? I know.
We should do the idea. Here's your stick. Here's your
I
stick.
know what he's gonna do.
Oh,
right. Not the idea I thought he was gonna do.
Alrighty.
Wait, he's bringing the bucket?
Okay, here we go.
Here, I'll add mine.
Here we go. Let's give him lots of practice.
I'm ready.
He's ready. He's
Wait,
pumped.
hold on. I'm gonna take my socks off for this. I need some grip.
Okay, here we go. Strike one. Good. Strike one. Good.
No.
Strike one.
My mortal enemy. Oh.
Strike one. Good. Strike one. Good. Strike one. Good. Keep it going. Up. Oh, my thud. I gotta hit him with this one.
No.
It's my thud. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Don't let go of my arm. Shorter sticks. 2 shorter sticks. 2 more shorter sticks. There we go. Hit it all in. Hup.
Oh.
Good. Go. Hup. Hup. Another one. Good.
What is this?
Tonfa.
Oh.
I don't know. Tonfa this way. One more. No, I lied. Short one.
What the?
Go.
No! I'm dead.
All right. And dodge.
Ah.
Okay, good. So, we're going to find your stick somewhere.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
There we have it. I don't know how many that was. But there's lots of learning to do windmill and just connect and not trying to grab every time. Get the disarm and have some fun with it.
22. I think. 22.
22?
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Yeah. That leads us into, did we discuss everything that's important off that? Let me just see for a second. Come on. We're here, we're connecting. You don't have to go for a quick grab here.
Oh, I see.
I can literally do this. I don't even have to grab.
Right.
I'm just hooking. So remember, the more you grab,
The more tired I get?
the more you're telegraphing to me.
Oh, right. More energy I give you.
And I can manipulate that.
I see.
Where here, it's just hooked.
I'm like,
And this is literally,
right.
this is all I'm doing out here now. That's more refinement.
I see.
Everything you're doing is fine, but I'm
Can I
getting,
feel that?
Mhm.
So it's here. You're saying just here. Oh, just here.
Hook with those 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so then here.
that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll work on that.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. So again, we'll think about that one. What else do we have here? We're hooking. Don't forget the duck. The duck is in there. I'm bending my knees as it comes in, because if I miss it, at least it'll clear my head, hopefully. Then off of here, I got the hook. I'm not bringing it this way. Not bringing it this way. I'm bringing it up beside him, up this side.
Yeah.
That's important. That really works against the thumb. Makes the thumb want to break. Then after I get that disarm, I'm closing that door and getting that hit in. All right. Where does that leave us? Sinawali windmill number 2. Number 2. In comes the same strike. Whack. Boom. I take my left hand and now, wait.
Yeah.
This was here, this is clockwise, and this is counterclockwise. So I'm doing counterclockwise with my left hand now. As he comes in, I'm stepping out in an oblique stance. I'm not stepping out 45. I don't want to have to deal with this punch right away. So I'm stepping out here, and if he punches, there's a good 8 inches, 6 inches, he's going to miss. He has to take a step or something to come in. Okay. So as this comes in, boom. This has now created a triangle between us. My triangle's right here to deal with this. My palms are up, and then my hips shift.
Oh, yeah.
And that becomes mine. Okay? So I'm here, boom,
Yeah.
wham, whack. Okay? Have some fun with it. So here we are here, I pop off the side, I'm in here, pop it off, and I keep this. This is important for this hand to come at me. It's important for him to try to pull or do anything. It's important for that leg even to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have good control here.
Yeah.
Sometimes people take this one, get close, and they do this. When they're in this position, they over crank it, and then they take it out like this. Yes, that works. Yes, you can do that. But again, you're telegraphing your intent. You're giving a lot of energy into something that's maybe not necessarily needed.
Mm-hmm.
And the less I tell him what my energy is doing, the less it can be countered.
Plus, it can be read.
That's right. You
Like
start. If I can hold on a bit longer, well,
Yeah.
you'll see. You'll feel it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So here we are. Let's come over here a little bit for you. Smack in the center.
Yeah, like,
Don't worry about that yet. Just do
Okay,
it right
okay.
properly first.
so I'm here,
Good.
I'm here.
Good control there. Yeah, that's right.
And is this when I go in here, sorry, this is coming for a strike one?
You can
That
do
way.
that. Sure.
Okay.
Coming in. Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to hold on to that one, and it just torques the hand.
Yeah.
Now I'll be nice to myself. I bring it down. Ding.
There you go.
Yeah, and you're keeping that triangle, which is very important here.
Mhm.
Because you'll feel as I start to want to do this, see, it moves me. You're solid.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to do something. It's not as much there.
Mhm.
So
If I were to do it here, though, yeah, then I start.
now I can start, you open the door.
Yeah.
But here, even if I want to come across, you can start to use this.
I see. See, that's also, I already know what happened there. I felt that.
Good.
Let me try that again, see if this is any different.
All right, don't forget everyone, if you want to chat to us, we have our chat board up. Say hi. Let us know if the video's good. Let us know if the sound quality's good. And if you're Big Steve out there, we're hoping you're getting better.
Yeah.
Oh.
It came in a little bit?
You left it a bit.
Okay.
So you gotta keep this.
See, in that instant is where somebody can counter.
That's right. Not somebody, it's where I would counter.
Yeah. Where the 1% would counter. Oh.
Good. Nice, good. Go slow.
We're going slow.
Slow. Good. Good. Yeah. And one more. Boom. Windmill, Sinawali windmill number 2. Now we can talk about this idea of what if he starts to turn my hand too much. There's a lot of people, like I said, like to do this. Yeah. Really, like that, yeah. They torque it, right? What do I feel on my end? Yeah, it's a nice little disarm, but it's very weak for you.
Yeah, my grip is going to snap there.
Yeah, so you're weakening yourself by allowing this wrist to bend and stuff.
Yeah, and even I'm just like holding it with my thumb right now.
That's right. This is the way out right there. See, I can take those. And
Yeah.
do the same thing to you, but grab this and
Yeah,
bang across here.
Ooh.
So we can follow up with some motion there because I feel what's going on. And we're back here. Now it's harder for me to.
Well, because I'm not giving you anything.
That's right. That's right.
So, Professor Remy, how'd you figure this stuff out, man? It's
Yeah,
so
dude.
good.
And the thing was with Professor Remy Pracis is that he didn't necessarily dissect it down to give it to you. He just made you feel it. And so you had to learn from just feeling it.
What an absolute stud.
Yeah, it was pretty epic, his teaching abilities and everything he had figured out with this art. And that's why this art is filled with little golden nuggets all over the place if you look for them.
Do you think it was his personality that made him not like dissect it and explain it? He was just like, they'll get it if they get it type of thing? Or do you think he knew that, like, the reason but chose not to say it? Like, why do you think he taught the way he did?
I think there's a few things there. I think that an instructor always keeps a little bit in their own pocket.
Yeah.
You know, because you have the student that all of a sudden wants to challenge you, or the person at a seminar that wants to say no, that's not going to work on me, or things of that nature. And come on this way a bit. And so I think part of it, English barrier, even though he was not too bad at speaking English and stuff, maybe just thinking how he would have broken that down in English terms in order to travel around the world and spread it. He didn't speak a lot of German or other languages. So, and then I would say that also, if we give everything, as an instructor, if I give you everything, it's never yours. There has to be exploration. There has to be you going, I want to understand this technique. And that's what I want to invite inside of you, is that curiosity, that how does this really work? And then all of a sudden you figure something out, or you find something, and it's no longer mine, it's yours.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then you see if you can make it work on everyone you work with. And then you're like, okay, that's in me. I got that now. So for example, I give away this one. That there's a notch right there.
Yeah.
That notch right there controls that.
Yeah.
But if I do this, stand straight. See if I do this,
Yeah.
this is different. No, stand straight. Trust me. Just feel that.
Well, I'm
Stand-
like,
don't. What he's doing is he's reacting to what he thinks will be pain. And there's stimulation, but there's no pain. See, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
If I go this way, it's different.
Yeah.
But if I find the notch, see, I can manipulate that right away.
Yeah.
So I teach people, I give that idea away that there's a notch in there if you can find it. And then you work with 1,000 people and you find that notch on everybody.
Sheesh.
And then it's yours. So,
Yeah.
but did Professor teach me there was a notch there? Did other martial arts teach me there was a notch there? No, no one actually said to me, and by the way, there's a notch there. Remember to teach that.
Yeah.
That was something I found and felt and went, oh, there's a notch right there. And so I started making sure I could make that work on 1,000 people. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Sinawali women number 1, Sinawali women number 2. I think we're good for today.
I think so too.
There's a lot there. There's lots to practice. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. And if you're watching this after we're done our live, thanks for watching the video. Do subscribe to our channel. We're up to 556 now subscribers.
Really?
Yeah, and we're getting lots of likes on the videos, lots of watches. Over the summertime, over the next couple months, you're going to see stuff about boats or fishing on this channel as well. You don't have to watch those or anything unless you're interested in fishing on the West Coast or boating. But we're going to probably stop this Wednesday night feed at the end of June this year.
Oh, okay.
And we'll take July, August off, give Big Steve and you and Di a summertime. And then we'll come back in September. But we're going to keep going till the end of June. So thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of tidbits there. If you have any pointers or ideas or thought processes, type them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, other than that, I'll pass you your stick back. We'll
Thanks,
grab
sir.
my sticks. And that's leaning on Sinawali windmills 1 and 2, some of the basics here at CMATS. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks to everyone at home. We'll see you guys next week, maybe even more on time. We'll see you. Maybe with Big Steve. All right. I'm going to do the techie bits. You can do the pickups.
Clean up.
You can do the pickup sticks.
Techie bits, pickup
I will shut us down. Okay?
Sir.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Here, what were these called again?
Tanfa?
Tanfa.
You didn't know those were in there, did you?
I did know they were
Oh,
in here.
did you?
I did, but I didn't know if I was allowed to touch them. Oh. That would suck. Just an uppercut like this. Side temple shot. That's crazy.